Okay, welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. So the next thing we want to do now is to at least make this calculator do something. So let's come in here, right here. Let's declare the following variable. Maybe let's go for operator. Make that equals nothing. There. Then I'm going to create the following function. So that would be function click. Okay, for my function, let's call it button click, btn click. Ask it to click the numbers. Now press enter. Let's declare a global variable there, and the operator that is declared up there. We now need the operator where we can assign values into the operator. Operator equals operator plus convert to string whatever number is in there, so with an S. That is taken care of. Now let's declare another one. This is for the buttons. Okay, to get the buttons working. So let's declare another one. This other one will be btn clear display. That's for the clear button. So let's go for the global declaration as well. Paste that in there, equals clear. And I'm going to need this. I will need this for my text box actually. Paste that in there. And then let's just set the clear function into it right there. We will also require the test input there. So test input dot operator, because we need to be able to assign this somewhere. So that's the operator right there. Let's paste that in there now. Okay, that's taken care of. Alright, we have number we can clear. What about we need to be able to add everything together? So let's call that btn. btn equals input. That's the name of that. Alright, we need our global variable as well. So I'm just going to copy all of this and amend as I go. Okay, let's say this one is called sum up. Sum up equals, take that off, that'll be operator. Okay, sum up equals, evaluate the operator, and close that again. Then I need this sum up come right in here, there, and we also need to clear the system. So clear the operator right there. Okay, for all of that to work, 1, 2 and 3, for them to work out, we now create, let's use what is known as lambda function. So I'll come into the button right here, maybe anywhere here, right here. I can then enter command equals lambda column, paste my button there, and this time around the button will be button number 7 there. Let me just tab so that you can see it. Suppose you guys can see that is for button number 7. So command equals lambda column button 7. So I'm just going to copy all of that. I'll just copy that and repeat exactly the same thing for 8. So maybe tab down here, then this one become 8, tab down here as well, yes, that'll be 9. Okay, I'll just speed that up. Okay, this is how the lines of code are looking now for the calculator. Let's take it from the top right here. Okay, bring it down. Here are the functions, and that is the display, this very one. This is for the first rule of the buttons, and take note of the lambda function for the plus sign. Okay, now the second row of the numbers. Okay, the third and the last row for the numbers. Okay, so that actually finalize the calculator. Yeah, that's it. The calculator is working right there. So the calculator is fine. So I will assume we've completed the calculator. So now let's finish the design of the interface. Okay, let's go for that's the calculator done. Okay, the first thing is, let me define my reference. Okay, let's come here, all the information. Alright, so right underneath here, I'll start as follows: LBL reference equals label. Let's get the spelling right. That's the label. Then the label, I want the label to be inside F1 AA. And I then need a font. My font, let's go for 16. Paste that in there and change this to 16. That's the font, and the text value on it, text equals, let's call that sales reference, comma, border equals 16, and justify, let's justify it left. There. Then LBL ref dot grid, let's place that in row equals 0, column equals 0. Okay, we need a text box to go with it. txt ref equals entry, and we want all of these following values really. Then I think we might want it all. Paste that in there, and we want this. I'm going to change this to variable equals. I will call the variable, let's call it payment reference. Okay, which means this variable must be declared. I'm going to copy it and right up here declare that variable. Alright. Okay, the variable is declared, else we will end up with an error. Okay, we now need to, let me change this to 10. I think 16 might be too much for that. Now let's change this. We need to insert width. Okay, let's make that maybe 2 equals 2 and comma right there. So come right down here now, say txt ref dot grade. Okay, so that'll be rule 0 equals 0 and column equals 1. Right. Okay, let me just give this a try and see what I've done. Let's save, run. Okay, you can see the title and the entry. Right. So what I will do next is just copy that, paste. So I need to now change that to 1 1 2 2. So if I run it right there, so now you get the whole idea. So let me just speed that up and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, this is how the code is looking right now. Okay, so let me separate the first part of it so that you understand it. So that's the first that I created. This is the second one that was copied, the third. Okay, so if I run it, let's run it so that you guys see how it looks like. There, that's how it's looking now. So we just need to repeat the same thing for this frame here, this one, and here for the buttons. Okay, let's come back down. Might as well, let me draw a line there. This is for frame. That's other information for frame 1 1. And for the other frame, let's come down here, paste that in there. Okay, this was the very first one that I put together. Okay, now here is the second one. You can see other information, frame 1AB. That's it right here. Here are the lines of codes that will give you the date, the cost of a carpet, cost of fabric, and cost of binding or binders. There they are, and the cost of delivery right there. Okay, the last frame here, that is for the tax, subtotal, and total. Okay, so have a good look at the codes. Alright, let's even take it from the top so that you guys see it. Import as follows. State the name of your project. Define the frames. That is the heading or title. And here, those are the variables that I've declared. I intend to use all of these variables, and I'll show you where I've used them actually. And here are the functions for the calculator. This is the display of the calculator. Here are the buttons for the calculator. more calculator buttons up to here. Now the rest of the interface design. Take it down so that you guys can work on it. Okay, let's run it now and see. Save and run. Right there, you see how it's looking now. So all that is left for me to do now is just to enter 4 buttons right here to carry out the calculation, just right here. Okay, let's come down here. Just gonna copy this, paste it here, just enter all the information buttons there. Now, okay, the first button will be known as BTN total. Okay, BTN total equals button, that's the widget that I intend to use, and it will go into F2AB, that's the name of the frame, comma pad equals 16, and y-axis padding equals 16, while the border thickness is 8 equals 8, and font color, make that black. Okay, now I need a font. Just copy that instead of typing all of that. Font is area and 16 and it's bold. Then the width, let's make the width maybe 15 equals 15. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, now the text, we want some text in it, so I just call that total cost, comma, then command. I don't have that yet, so I will leave that out for now. Okay, then close that. Then now we just need to enter the grade equals row equals 0, column equals 0 as well, equals 0, and that's it. So if I run it, you see the button right there. Let's run it and see. Right there, can you see the button? Okay, so all I just need to do is copy all of copy that, 1 2 3, and just change the coordinate. This will be 1, column 1. Okay, and this one will be row 1, column 1. So those are all my buttons, so let's change the names. This is exit, and this will be, let's call that reset, and finally we change these to sales reference. There, we can even change the names, BTN ref, and this one is BTN reset, why this is BTN exit. Okay, run the program now. Right there, you see the buttons in place. Okay, there, that's good. So what we then need to do is just to write a couple of lines of code to take care of the calculations now. So I think maybe Maybe we should even call this the end of the second part of this tutorial, so that we can work on these buttons properly. So I'll just call it the end of the second part of this tutorial.